Sales tax is something that gets added to your total cost. In the state of Pennsylvania, sales tax is not included on what's considered necessities, food, clothing, other items like that. However, it is attached to food if you go to a restaurant. So sales tax is a percentage of the total bill, and you add that to the total bill. So sales tax will increase your price. Two additional things that will make the price increase is tip, also known as gratuity, or if you are selling something in a store, the store will mark up a price so they can make a profit as well as the company that makes the item makes the profit. Drew wants to buy exercise equipment that costs $140 and the sales tax is $5.75. What is the total cost of the equipment? The very first thing that we need to do is find how much does Drew need to pay in sales tax. We're going to find the sales tax, and in this example, we're going to let T represent the sales tax. We are going to use the percent equation that we learned earlier. Part is equal to the percent times the whole, and the sales tax is always represented in the part section. We take our percent of 5.75 and we divide it by 100 in order to turn it into a decimal. We multiply it by the whole amount, which is the cost of the exercise equipment. We find that the extra money that Drew will need to pay is $8.05. So to find the total cost of the equipment, all we need to do is add the sales tax to the original cost of the equipment, and we get the answer of $148.05. A customer wants to tip 15% on a restaurant bill that is $35. What will be the total bill with tip? First, we need to find the tip. Again, we're going to use T to represent tip. You can use whatever variable you would like. And we're going to use the exact same equation with the part is equal to the percent times the whole. Again, tip is something extra, and it's based on the whole amount. So the tip is representing the part. 15% we want to turn into a decimal. We just divide by 100, and then we're going to multiply it by the amount of the bill. We find that the tip that this customer would like to leave is $5.25. Since tip is something extra that we pay, we are going to add the tip to the bill. We are going to take the tip, $5.25, add it to the original amount of the restaurant bill, which is $35, and we find that this customer is going to pay $40.25. A haircut costs $20. Sales tax is $4.75. Is $25 sufficient to cover the haircut with tax and a 15% tip? We want to know, is $25 going to be enough money to do the sales tax and a 15% tip? Well, since we know sales tax is extra and tip is extra, we can combine those together to find 1%. We take the $4.75 and the 15, and we can add them together to get a total of 19.75% extra to be added on top of the bill. Again, we're going to let T represent the tax and the tip, and we have the exact same equation that we've been using. Part is equal to the percent times the whole. Again, the tip and the tax is the part. We divide it by 100 to get the decimal form, and we multiply it by the cost of the haircut. We find that with tax and tip, we're going to add an extra $3.95 to our bill. Therefore, we know that, or since $23.95 is less than $25, yes, $25 is sufficient to cover the total cost. We will have enough money for the haircut. Our last example, a store pays $56 for a GPS navigation system. The markup is 25%. Find the selling price. Markup is something that stores will do so they can make a profit on selling an item. So the first thing we need to do is we need to find the amount of the markup. So we are going to let M represent the markup. We're still using the exact same equation. Part is equal to the percent times the whole amount. M, the markup, is the part. Here's our percent as a decimal, and we're going to multiply it by the whole amount. We find that the store is going to mark up the item an extra $14. Since it's markup, we are going to add that to the amount. 14 plus the original 56 means that the store will sell the item for $70.